Hi.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Qyjari's Curious Crafts. Tonight we continue working on our What's wrong?
Is the world okay?
Why?
I'm on time.
Yeah, I know, right?
What happened? Fabric of reality is folded.
We're working on our pirate ship. More of a pirate ship, and it is coming along.
You're a pirate ship.
Swimmingly.
That sounds like a pilot ship.
You're a pilot ship. Maybe not.
Yeah, let's not do that one.
Hey.
I gotta stop banging the table. Sorry.
Yeah, don't bang the table. Hello, everybody. I have missed you.
Salutations, one and all. Psychotic Monk, hello.
Hey, Psychotic Monk. Welcome to the stream.
We're looking forward to this tonight.
We are you. Oh, they are. Yay!
Yeah. And Sel says, hi.
Hi, Sel.
I doubt she said it like that, but...
She went, hi. Maybe not.
That's way different than I thought.
I'm going to put my voice acting to the test later because I have a surprise for you guys.
Yeah.
But I'll wait a little bit.
I was gonna say, when is later? Is it like toward the beginning still?
Yeah,
or...
toward the beginning still. Because
okay.
I like to show it off and everything. I've been working on the prologue to Amynrath Turning Point, which is the Dungeons and Dragons homebrew campaign that we're going to be running. I'll be running for you.
I get to run through it.
The other Banana Brothers, called Amynrath Turning Point. And I'm very excited about this. I've been working on this story, and this is the prologue to it. But I have missed you guys. I have missed streaming more than once a week, because right now I'm just streaming once a week.
Right. So I just said a surprise.
A surprise. Well, no giveaways this week. We gave away everything last week.
We out gave away yesterday.
We gave out everything last week. Yeah. But we do have a lot of crafting to do, so let's get started.
Sounds crafty.
Yeah, let's get started. I realized that I've got my handy dandy mask on this time. Not on, but ready
I was gonna say, it's not on, it's right there.
Because I'm gonna do more of the, what do you call it, this stuff? Whatever this brush is, wire brush these to make them look like wooden planks. But I realized that the bottom layer, the hold.
What'd you call that?
The hold.
A brushy technique?
No! Wahaha. It didn't have, it only had one layer, and we did 2 layers, and I wanted it just one more layer thicker. Okay. Which I could have, in hindsight, used a 1-inch piece of foam. Yeah. But I didn't, and I don't have it.
2020.
I know. So I'm gonna cut out.
I cleaned up last week.
Yeah, she did.
She really did.
She really did. Let's get. Whoa! Knocking stuff over. What camera are we on?
Your hands.
Hello. Like my nails? They glow in the dark. Not really.
We won't know.
Yeah, not really.
Unless we're working with black lights, in which case, so.
Yeah, no, we're not working with black lights. Don't panic, Sal. No black lights tonight.
Everything's fine. Don't panic.
Don't panic. One of our most favorite quoted movies ever.
I like how he says that, and there's just like a moment of no one panicking.
Yeah, they're not panicking. We better say what it is. Our favorite, yours and my favorite of all time. Noise is Off.
Noise is Off.
Straight to video movie, but chock full of stars. We've quoted it before on this show.
It's been ingrained in my daily life now that I don't realize.
That's not tight enough.
Like you got a guitar over there, a one-stringed guitar.
I know.
You can basically play the beginning of House of Gold by 21 Pilots, and that's about it.
That's about it. It wasn't tight enough. It must have come loose.
I also cleaned up in Rainick's Sunday stream.
Oh, did she really? Wow.
From what I recall, yes.
Someone's lucky. All right,
Like
we're using
Canadian
our
luck.
Proxon, our hot wire cutter. I've already, huh? Proxon.
There you go. It's been my time for giveaways lately. Yeah, it really has.
Oh, I'm drinking beer tonight.
Goodness
so
gracious.
cheers.
You know what's weird is I'm not.
I know. What's up with water?
The last few times I drank alcohol, all I do is get a headache, and it's like while I'm drinking.
That's one of those signs of you getting older.
It's one of those signs of something's actually wrong because, like, I take a sip and I'm like, it'll go away. I'm drinking.
Yeah, no,
it's not
it doesn't
going
go
away.
Yep.
Bourbon and Coke for me tonight. Nice.
Nice. Who's doing bourbon and Coke?
Psychotic Monk.
Psychotic Monk.
I don't think Cell drinks. I'm fairly confident that Cell does not drink. So.
Okay, well, hydrate with water then. I don't know else how you hydrate, so that's kind of oxymoron. Oh, that was a little jag. Did you see that?
Yeah, you jogged me. You should have jigged.
I am so going to hit that camera stand right there.
I believe in you.
I've only had 2 sips of beer, and look at me. I can't.
You're already cattywampus. That's a fun word.
That is a fun word.
I like that word a lot.
I enjoy that word. Hey,
Water's good for you. It is.
It is good for you. Lemon.
Man, it's gross.
I highly encourage anyone who drinks water to put lemon in it, even if you're not a big fan. Helps as you get older with certain conditions that I cannot see out of these glasses.
You take them off.
Well, I mean, they're supposed to...
Wipe the marker off of them. I don't know.
Maybe that's the problem. I have to go get my pink ones. I'll be right back.
Awesome. So few people use that word, right? Cattywampus?
Right? Cattywampus is a great word.
And yeah, I don't drink alcohol in any form. That's probably a good thing.
I should really stop. But I'm not.
But here we go. Not stopping. I mean, I can't stop till after... Well.
You can stop anytime you want.
Well.
Or I hope you can stop.
Oh, yes, I can. I certainly can, but I don't want to until after a certain event happens.
Oh, yeah. Let's wait for that.
Well, let's not wait for it. Let's wait till after it.
Yeah.
Till I've gone through it.
Well, maybe you'll have help going through it.
I mean, you can think that.
One of my wonderful viewers has offered to send some homebrew mead our way, so we're gonna.
I'm so excited.
We're gonna do it online too.
Oh, it's gonna be.
We're gonna do a taste test on the stream.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait.
All right, so I'm just gonna glue this.
I feel bad if I don't like it.
Well, fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. No,
Where's the top of
it's
it?
mead. I'm gonna like it.
You're gonna like it.
I think the only mead I haven't liked so far is like hibiscus infused. It's like some millennial sounding, hippie tea.
That's not avocado infused.
Hippie mead. Well, touche, right?
Uh-oh.
But what is that machine you are using to cut with the foam board?
That is a hot wire cutter. It's a Proxon. We always joke on because Proxon, Prox off. We always say like wax on,
wax off, yeah.
From the Karate Kid. Probably too young to know what that reference is.
I think I'm on the border of it, but I never actually saw it. So.
But it is a hot wire cutter. It actually is designed to cut foam. And specifically. And we discovered that you shouldn't cut cardboard with it. Don't ask us why we know that.
I'm not judging you, Monk, but hibiscus infused tequila. Okay, 2 things wrong with that. Hibiscus and tequila.
Tequila?
Tequila. I mean, I like tequila for the sake that it gets you where you want to be real fast. But
and reminds you of it for a week after.
Yeah, everything else about it though is just not my favorite.
Some people's favorite.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah, I guess it depends on what kind too. The kind that we have upstairs is not.
No. That's
not any kind of quality.
No.
So I have to feed pets some manta rays today. Sel, that is awesome. Manta rays?
Hello.
I know what show that is. At 49, I have seen it several times.
There you go.
I didn't like it. Only did half the drink. Oh, okay. He didn't like it, but...
Oh, gotcha.
Or they. I don't know what Monk is. But
so
yeah.
I'm just gluing this to the
To make it the inch.
Yeah. So I'll show you what I have so far. This is the hold, and these little pieces of wood
Right.
are 4 inches.
Why did I picture what's his name? The bald guy.
I don't know. You tell me.
With Mini-Me.
Oh yeah, Dr. Evil.
Evil, thank you. Dr. Evil doing it.
Yeah.
With the...
Made of wood. And
that was a really bad impression, but I liked it.
And then there's that. Well, here I have to do it this way since they are on the thing. And then here is. Hold on. So the hold, and then the crew's quarters, and then the top of the deck, and that'll go like that.
Right.
And then the stern. And the bow. And that'll be like the captain's quarters and the galley and all that fun stuff. And then we need to put a door
Monk.
with a ladder going down and stairs going up here. Stairs going up on either side.
Right, of course. Typical fashion.
And then this one and this one. So
typical boat.
And then we need...
I thought Monk was laughing at me. He said, wow, that is a big ship. Yeah, it's...
I should get my minis out so they can get a comparison.
Yeah, there you go. Sel a moment ago, she said they're really soft with a tinge of slime. Also, their mouths are weird.
Oh.
Same.
What are they talking about?
The manta rays.
Oh.
Yeah, really soft with a tinge of slime. A tinge of slime. So. Is it a sailing ship or galley? Probably just a sailing ship.
It's like a pirate ship. So
pirate ships aren't typically galleys. If I remember right, galleys are like warships.
I don't know.
Or transport,
I'm just calling it a pirate ship. I know nothing. All right, so I've got Ronan and Naku, and our faithful.
Like Denzai in here to help us out with that.
And I've got Denzai.
No, he's not here. I just saying we need Denzai.
We need him. Okay, and then I've got Pear in here.
Yes.
Hello, Ronan. How are you?
Yeah, those are
fine. How are you?
Bark. Typical 1-inch size minis.
Yeah.
To fit in a 5-foot by 5-foot grid size.
Right.
Going
up the stairs.
Yeah. So
And
I feel like it could be longer.
It could be a little bit longer, but
it could have been longer, especially with how wide it is. But I think it's still a solid sized ship. It
looks like a little.
It looks like it would bob better than sail, but.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not trying to knock on your ship,
it's okay.
But it's just how
it could have been a little bit longer. It does look more like a tug.
Yeah.
You know what we could do? We could extend
the reason I asked most ships
off.
were only about 20 to 20 what?
Yes.
Probably 25 foot wide. He put 20 foot.
And that is correct. And we actually had one that was about 20. That's our first one.
Is that 20 wide?
Yeah, about 20 wide. We had actually stacked it up. Here's the hold.
Well, how long is 50 feet? Like if you go from bow to stern. Of the small one, sorry.
Of the small one, it is. Let's see. It is 11 inches, so that's 55.
So that's probably more accurate, but it would go up.
It would go up. Yeah, there'd be more layers. However, I thought that was such a small playing surface.
It is.
I wanted a bigger ship, so this is a.
So it's a galley.
Yeah, it's a.
It's a galley. It can hold cannons.
I basically more than doubled the size, I guess.
I mean, I don't know what the size of a galley is.
I doubled the width, and not quite doubled the length of what we started. This was what we started with. And this will still be, I'll still use this somewhere, but it just seemed like if you're going to put it on your tabletop, it just seemed a little small for any kind of action.
Unless you had multiple ships.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, if this is the pirate on the back of the ship, and crew, like how I made Perrin the pirate.
Yeah. Perrin the pirate?
Perrin the pirate.
Instead of Perrin the platypus?
So, that'd be Percy.
No, Perry.
Or Perry. I'm thinking of Percy.
I know.
So yeah, that's why I made it the larger size. It's a little wonky size, but that's okay.
It's a little cattywampus.
Cattywampus, another good word.
No, it's the same word that I used before.
It's the same word that you used before. Okay, so, but now, here's the thing. We need to decide on, not the bottom.
Tigers and toucan were also really cool. Did you go to the zoo today, I'm guessing?
Someone went to the zoo. or on a safari.
Right. I went to the zoo if you can't tell, right? Yep. Okay, called it.
All right, so I'm going to use this wire brush to make these pieces that I've pre-cut. I've pre-cut these already on my... I'll have to cut more because this is not nearly enough. But I've taken them and I've roughed them up. The one on the right is roughed up using a wire brush. And the one on the left I need to do. But this is to give it a wood look to it.
Finish almost.
A
Not
wood
finish,
finish.
but...
Now, we're going to have to rough it up even further. As you can see on here, I started to briefly just kind of give it some knots and dents and jags. And we're going to add a lot more, but I haven't...
Yeah, very nice grain finish there, yeah.
Yeah, grain. That's it. A grain
Thank
finish.
You, yeah. That is also why combat on ships were done with daggers and cutlasses. Most crew just stabbed. Slicing motion was rare.
Yeah.
So slashing was rare, piercing was, in D&D terms, was more common. Yes, I went on a safari in Canada!
Oh, that broke. I don't know how that broke.
A safari in Canada? What is that, like, just polar bears and penguins? Wait,
Oh,
are penguins north or south? What?
You're being very nationalist.
What?
You must have just add syrup and maple syrup
and Eskimos.
No, that's Alaska.
You realize Alaska's along this similar...
It's actually further north.
But it's still along the same as Canada.
Did you know that there's a major city in Canada that's south of Detroit?
Maybe my geography is really off and I actually live in Africa.
She does have an issue with geography.
It has a sense of humor. I love it.
All right, I am going to put...
So polar bears and seals. All right, yeah.
There you
I
go.
forgot about seals.
Well, we have polar bears and seals at our zoo, and we're in freaking Atlanta.
We have polar bears?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I mean,
I haven't been in so long.
I haven't been to the Atlanta Zoo, and I don't know if I've ever been, actually.
Safari in Canada.
Okay, so let's put our handy-dandy little mask on, because I am using this wire cutter to... Did you want a mask?
Nah.
My hair's all fluffy.
I feel like I'll just look like,
I won't keep it on long, because this thing drives me crazy. It's
what are they called? From Borderlands, the psychotic dudes? The crazies?
Hey, guess what game Crow bought from me last night and installed it?
What?
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky.
We're gonna try it
They
tonight.
finally updated it, from what I hear, to be fun. So
yeah, I heard there was some issues with multiplayer.
There was no multiplayer.
Right.
So they claimed there was, and then it released, and people were like, "Okay, where's multiplayer?"
Yeah, where's my friend?
Yeah, and so I think there might have been multiplayer, but it was like this convoluted, backward, play with one person.
Well,
thing.
I think it's a group of 4 now.
I mean, it's still better than.
We have run. I have
Nothing.
to turn these around because I can't do the whole thing. We have run out of things to do in Satisfactory, but I still love that game. We just last night I talked him into going with me to one of the major caves, and we ran through and killed the elite spider. Of course, I killed it after.
Are they actually called elites?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
They're called stingers, and this was the one that farted noxious gases at you.
Okay.
That's what it says on the wiki. It says
Farted?
they fart, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know spiders could fart.
Well, these apparently do.
It's like a barking. That sounds as rare as a barking spider.
There you go. But Crow died. But it's only because he always walks around with 3 health bubbles, and I'm always like eating the berries, eating the berries, eating the berries. And they do 3.
It's not a proper, in my opinion, that game doesn't seem like a proper survival game.
It's not really. It's more just building and construction.
Yeah, in survival games, you do not walk around with low health. You, 7 days to die, if you leave your abode with less than 100% hit points, you're bad. I'm sorry, but because you die so easily.
Welcome to Rylan, the necromancer of dead topics.
Hey, Rylan.
He #ripcrowed.
Yeah. He, I mean, he was like, "Res me, quick!" And I'm like, "Let me kill it first." I went and I always see. I have this thing I do. Whenever we come across a group, one or more of a creature in that game, even if it's just the curly-tailed, fluffy-tailed hog thingies, I immediately from a distance throw up a structure, because you can leap onto those, and
They can't?
They can't.
Wait till they update it so they can't.
Except we haven't we haven't checked to see if spiders can crawl up them. I think they can, because spiders can attack you on your vehicle, and they can move your vehicle. Like this spider was the only reason why I survived is it was attacking my vehicle and shoving it like against the cave walls into some stalagmites, and I was able to throw a bomb at it and blow it up. But it took, I think they have 120 hit points, and the bombs do, I don't know, 30 at a time.
Gotcha.
So Crow had done some damage to it, but I was able to. Aw.
Hey, it just adds flavor.
Well, I will use part of that.
Or not.
Well, I can still use part of it because I use little pieces along the edges and stuff.
Right. Cell says we have native polar bears about 2 to 3 hours north of us, so the local zoo takes in orphaned cubs to raise them till they can be released back to the wild or sent to another zoo for conservation projects. That's awesome.
That is awesome.
I know you have YouTube. I know you have videos of your past projects. Do you still have, do you have still shots of the finished projects?
I do post them on Twitter. But of course, you got to go back.
The photo section of your Twitter page.
I have like 60 some odd followers on Instagram. I've never posted on Instagram ever.
That's funny.
So I'm thinking maybe I should just use Instagram for this purpose and post them there, because that's where people go see pictures, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't have an Imgur, or is it Imgur? Is that what it's called?
Imgur's a different use in my opinion.
Okay.
I mean, some people use it for good things.
I don't know what you kids call these days.
I would just go with Instagram for what you're doing.
Okay.
It's a commonly used
But I can tell you that I'm very excited because this has recently happened. I don't think I've told anybody this, so this is a world exclusive right here on Qyjari's Curious Crafts.
World exclusive.
World exclusive.
Imgurs for memes.
If you're not paying attention right now, right here, you will not even hear this amazing news unless you watch it later on YouTube. But what's half of 6 1/2? 3 and.
Oh, what's
3 3/4, right?
3 1/4.
Oh yeah.
What's half a sixth and what's half a half?
That looked big. Good call. I'm drinking. I did get www.qyjari.com.
Oh, okay.
Not that anyone else was pining for that address.
I was gonna say.
But I haven't.
You know what's gonna happen, right?
Yeah. Well, no one. I have it, so no one can get it now.
Okay, but you know what's gonna happen.
Right.
Rainick especially.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We have a website.
We have a website? You have a website?
You have a website?
We don't make mistakes. We just have happy accidents.
That's a reference to my counting skills.
Right.
My subtracting skills.
Carry on, but.
Reverse math.
Oh, I'm sorry that didn't.
Here's to my not-so-secret admirer, Anchoku, joining the party.
Anchoku, joining
Hello,
the party.
Anchoku.
I need to go get my...
Rylan, you have a website?
Oh, yeah. Thanks a lot, Rylan.
Not yet, anyway. I mean, it's the domain's purchased, but I doubt there's an actual...
I can't... Where did I put
index.
my square thingy?
Index.php, or whatever
I don't know
you're
where
using.
it is. Oh, well. I guess I'll just wing it.
There is no exclamation point website just yet.
Not yet. But I will. But that's a good place to put all my pictures. Like, I can put them in.
Make a little photo gallery.
Yeah, a gallery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, you could probably use that for a little web store too to get commissions, or if you want to sell anything that you've made.
Oh, good call.
I mean, just saying.
Why not?
You could make it a blog as well if you wanted.
Yeah, I could.
I mean, you could do a lot of things with a website. I mean,
yeah,
I contemplated having a website, but I don't know.
It's not gonna have its own message board. It's not gonna have its own
like a forum.
But you
no.
can call me Mimsy.
Yeah.
No. Oh, we need to disable the giveaway command. We're not doing a giveaway.
No, but you can call me Mimsy's okay.
Well, let me change from exclamation point giveaway then.
Oh yeah.
To something something else.
What was I saying? Where's my
website.
2-inch ones? Website. So, I'm not gonna. I'll use Discord for any kind of forum. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna make a whole make people log into a brand new forum and blah blah blah.
Discord is a forum, but like a fast forum.
Right,
yeah.
right. And I'll still use Twitter a lot and that kind of thing. So, but I'll have links to my videos and actually that's a good place to send some of my patrons and subscribers who have access to the bonus content. I could have a back-end page there for them to get some of the bonus content.
I'm changing giveaway to Mimsy. Exclamation point Mimsy.
Okay.
with no information about giveaways.
Sure. Sounds like a plan.
That doesn't work anymore, yeah. That was last week, yeah. But yeah.
I'm excited about that. But do you want to do our other thing now? Since we have some viewers?
If you want.
I'm really excited about this. So let's get in the mood.
I hope, so I can't switch it unless it's over on this screen, but the slideshow bit, it's not letting me, like, reset it. It doesn't change unless it's on the live screen, so I might have to kind of backtrack a little bit.
Is your mouse on the slideshow at the bottom?
No.
If your mouse is on, so close that. Hi, everybody!
Hi, everybody!
Hello!
Gosh.
Hello! Okay, so put your mouse on this and now try it. Oh, weird.
But see, this is the inactive. This is the preview. That's what I can see.
Well,
So that's fine.
When you send it over,
I'll just quick spam. I think it's
hit 2 to restart it.
Oh, that works. All right. Here we go. Let me see if I can get this. Yeah, it works. Okay.
Okay.
So you can't see us, but let me switch some stuff around really quick. Like turn the desktop audio down a little bit.
Let us know how the sound effects sound.
Right. And we're gonna have a random ooze in there.
That's okay. This is the prologue. Are we ready?
When do you want me to get the first bit up there?
When I start.
Okay.
Drip, drip, drip. The water barrel just outside the small, dilapidated shack was overflowing. Large droplets of rainwater splashed on the surface of the brimming barrel and flowed onto the threshold of the open door. The eaves of the dwelling sagged under a thick mat of pine needles caught in the downspout, and someone of average height would have to duck to enter. The thatched roof slightly dampened the sound of the howling wind, clapping thunder, and driving rain pounding against the cobblestone road nearby, but strangely, the dripping sound echoed loudly in the old man's hut. Drip, drip, drip. They are coming today, he thought to himself as he roused from restless slumber. If the road did not wash out, he argued back to his muddled brain. I should prepare a feast, he exclaimed, and was surprised by the rasping sound of his own voice. So seldom did he ever speak aloud. He hummed as he padded to the pantry in his worn woolen stockings and long nightshirt. He caught a glimpse of himself in the cracked mirror over the small hearth. Pausing, he studied the figure staring back at him. What an old man in that mirror, he decided. Far older than I am, that is certain. And look at his hair, he admonished. Mostly gray, with a stubborn russet streak, the odd color of copper at each temple, all tousled and unkempt. Was that a spot on his long, ancient nose? He should really tidy himself up for visitors. His turquoise-colored eyes blinked. Would they come? Drip, drip, drip. He paused, trying to remember what he was meant to do, and went to close the front door. He stepped in a small puddle forming by the entrance, and the cold rainwater surprised him as his stockings grew damp. My, how cold, but breakfast must visitors! He turned once again toward the pantry, the front door forgotten. A basket of apples to bite, how delightfully crunchy! Goose eggs to fry, how magnificent! A bit of firewood to gnaw on. No, he shook his head. Firewood? Nonsense thoughts. He reached for his comfortable green robe, and his gnarled old hand automatically patted his right pocket. But the stones were gone. Drip, drip, drip. The storm continued to rage around the small house as he set the frying pan onto the stove with a bang. He cracked 2 goose eggs into the pan, but did not light the fire. I will need dandelion for flavoring, his mouth told his brain. Don't be a fool, his brain told his mouth. Everyone knows Amynrath leaves were far more flavorful. He looked in a small pottery bowl. But I have no leaves. 2 small mice emerged from their comfortable home under the stove, startled by the banging. You need amaranth leaves, they chittered. With the frying pan still in one hand, he reached for a wide-brimmed bonnet and clapped it on his head. Turning once again toward the door, the old man in his woolen socks and thick green robe set out in the torrential rain to find the correct seasoning for fried goose eggs, for when the visitors arrived. Drip, drip, drip. The beginning of the story. That's what a prologue means, right?
More or less.
You can turn the rain off.
Oh, yeah.
Because now everyone has to go pee.
Yeah. Okay, great story. Got a BRB.
I almost worked in a little 5-minute break there for anyone who had to go. But that is the prologue.
Ooh. Yeah. I didn't know LeVar Burton was here.
I know, it's like reading Rainbow.
Yeah. And then Saul said, I need Qyjari narrated audiobook.
So yeah, I've been working on that little prologue. That is the beginning. That is what we're gonna go over in session 0 with my players. And I didn't say this to Drake ahead of time, or to you ahead of time. Is it on this one? Mm-hmm. And I need that paper back because I don't want you to have it.
Because I don't want you to have it. The text was hard to read, though.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
What's funny is it was actually worse before
I know,
said something.
I fixed it like 2 minutes before. But that prologue gave several clues as to who the Banana Brothers' father is.
Good thing it'll be on YouTube later.
Yeah, you can go check it out on YouTube. 24 hours after it's been on Twitch. Per my affiliate rules. Or my Twitch affiliate.
Twitch affiliate.
Yeah.
Stuff.
So that is the prologue of the how they'll meet their father. The father of all the brothers for the first time.
Interesting.
Yeah. Several clues in there as to who he is. And if someone guesses and knows right away or looks it up, don't give it away to Drake. Because that'll take it away. If he figures it out, fine, but don't anyone just tell him.
Joku Shifty has a pair of damp socks?
Cool damp socks.
Cool. Yeah, well, I think you said cold.
Cold. I did say cold. I meant to say cool, but I kept going.
Yeah, that's fine. It was funny because I read it here.
I know.
You
looked up like...
and I went, oh, maybe it must be... No, it's there too. All right, well.
Yeah, well.
That's okay.
I only didn't do it in rehearsal.
Right, yeah. Did you rehearse that?
I only rehearsed the first chapter, the first verse, so...
Or paragraph.
Or paragraph, so no, I did not rehearse it.
Okay.
I mean, I wrote it.
Right, yeah. Do you want me to go back to hand?
Yeah. I'm just adding the planking to this. Now, before I get any further, though, or much further, we're going to have to put in the center, or decide where the pole goes.
Oh, yeah.
The mast.
The mast.
How many masts should this ship have? Just 2, you think?
Traditionally 3, but it's not. It's it's a little not as long.
If it was, yeah. How much have you been drinking? It's a little not as long.
Let's see. This is 16, almost 17 ounces. So,
yeah. Good call.
Just over 8 ounces of.
Wow, look at
drink.
me. That's perfect. Wow.
Planking. Yes, we are planking.
I am perfect. I'm planking, yeah. I almost did a bit on that, but I'm way out of
Vodka
shape.
in a water bottle? I mean, don't give my secrets away, man. Jeez. If I was straight shooting vodka, like warm vodka, or room temp.
Before we put the next layer on, or the
19
next row,
masts.
let's decide where we're going to put because it's going to have to go down all the way through the ship, right? It's like going to connect them all?
I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's supposed to go all the way through, I thought.
Yeah, so I don't want to drill
19
through...
19 of them.
19 what?
Masts.
No, I'm not putting... What, is Tranquil here?
No, actually.
Where's
I
the
punched
top
some
layer?
meat over the weekend. Purchased some weed. I think you said punched. I mean, like, drank, but...
Gotcha.
I purchased some meat over the weekend. Winky face. Well, color me jealous.
Yeah.
I am drinking my bourbon and Coke in a 32-ounce Yeti mug.
Ooh!
Nice! That's how you do it.
I'm stacking these up using my professional fingertips as measuring.
Professional fingertips. I mean...
Okay.
Up to the first knuckle, that's a legit way to measure stuff because they don't change very fast.
Okay, so...
Is a Yeti mug Harry? Oh, Lord, I hope not.
Is that his name, Harry?
No, like a hair.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. All right, so we want to poke this off the front like this, I think.
You want to go double check an actual picture of a ship or nay?
Nah.
All right.
We're going to poke this one off the back.
We'll trust you guys.
I like this
to tell
idea.
us. Do we need to stage an intervention for you, Drake? Vodka from water bottle is a warning sign for alcohol abuse.
Yeah.
I mean...
An intervention.
I was about to say an interview.
Interview. All right, so 2, do you think? 1, 2, like right here and here?
I don't know. I feel like this is still a 3-masted thing. And the center one would always be larger.
So here,
than the
here,
other
and here?
two. Yeah. I mean, I think that's what it would need to be.
All right.
Is it a BPA-free water bottle? I don't know. How do I know?
I don't know. All right, so.
Plastic bottle, empty and replace cap. Recycle.
We do recycle. All right, so where is my pokey stick?
That makes
I have a pokey stick. It's a screwdriver.
3-mast would work? Okay.
So right here. Oh, let's get the center.
Cell still holds to the 19-mast idea.
I'm not doing 19 mass on
Master coming out the side.
They're poking out all over the side. Like a pin cushion.
Yeah, I mean, nobody would want to come near, you know? You sharpen the mast. Puncture other ships as you get close.
What'd you guys think of the story? They're like...
Why did I feel like that was very random? We're talking about 19 masts and then...
Maybe I'm going to write that into the story.
A ship with 19 masts appears over the horizon.
Everyone runs away.
Yeah, I would. Even with my low end, I'd be like, nope. Screw that, you guys. Let's go.
5.
Very few water bottles are BPA, which is why they recommend not to leave water bottles in sunlight for long periods of time. Ew. Danger averted. Marking the center line for Boaty.
Yeah, we don't want it to...
Yeah, very helpful. It was really good. You have a great voice for narration.
Oh, thank you. Well, I kind of meant the...
Like the actual plot?
Yeah, the plot.
I mean, I liked it.
Sorry, my head's in the way, but I can't see it.
Yeah, I don't... Now it's in the way, but...
Okay.
Not in the way, but you can see your head.
Yeah, okay, so... Okay. So, this is probably going to be a... I'll take these out now. Like, I'm going to use...
You're a mast.
You're a mast. A... dowel rod.
Okay. Two different sizes, or?
No, well, maybe the middle mast will be... This one mizzen mast? I don't know what they're called. Will be the maybe 1/2 inch, and then these like 3/8. It's a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
So
it doesn't be drastic, just a little.
But I don't want to move this too much because I want to be able to shove that. I gotta find something.
Yeah, like a temporary.
Oh, a knitting needle.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll go go through.
What about
I gotta go through a layer of glue too.
Right. What about grabbing a couple of toothpicks on the bottom layer? You put some down, and then you line it up, put it down.
Oh, that's
and
very
then toothpicks,
smart.
You know.
That's pretty smart.
Cake it. That's like the first good idea I've ever had on a Qyjari's Craft stream.
Ever had?
On one of these streams. I mean, I've had some. That's a lie. I've never had good ideas. It's very rare that I have really good ideas.
That's not true. Don't sell yourself short. All right, let's try these.
I'm 5'11". I'm not that short.
Metals. Okay.
Sounds great. Would an expert mast maker be a master?
No, don't say it.
No, that's for fishing. This is a master. A master of masts.
A master? Yeah, maybe.
Master. You're only 5'11"? Yeah, I'm only 5'11". Last I checked anyway, it's been a little while.
His sister's gaining on him though.
Oh yeah, she's gonna rocket past me. Let's give her more caffeine.
Yeah.
Stunt her growth a little bit.
She's
slow down there.
She's in high school now, so she's like, I can have coffee. Fine.
Alright.
I gave up. Parenting 101. After the 4th and 5th one, just give up.
Yeah. Yeah, they get away with a lot more.
Okay, so hopefully that went through to all the layers. If not, ooh.
Mm-hmm. We'll check the bottom.
They're all stuck.
Look at the. No, there's nothing on the bottom, but.
That's okay. I don't want to go all the way through.
Oh, okay.
But I had to go through. How many layers? 6? Not quite 6.
Right.
Okay, so. Yeah, they're definitely stuck in there, so that's good. These are knitting needles.
You're a knitting needle. Should be a common thing with Urigim.
There we go, there we go, there we go. And they're in there. Perfect. Perfect! Alright, now I can continue.
Can I allow my goblin to, like, every once in a while sort of break the fourth wall?
Sure.
You know, we find ourselves on this boat. Wow, these masts are really nicely done. They're like 3/4 size this one.
I always thought... I can't even do your voice. I always thought pirate ships had 19 masts.
This thing is wide.
Yeah,
it's wide for a pirate ship. What do I do with that? I can run laps around this thing.
I'll just put that there.
It's a screwdriver holder.
Yeah.
It's a mast master.
Okay.
Oh man.
Beer break.
That almost sounded like "Be Right Back."
Nope, drinking.
Which could have been accurate because you were taking a break to beer. I break for beer.
I break for beer.
Should put that on a shirt.
Do you realize that
on the back of the boat.
Our Banana Brothers setup stream is a week from tonight? It's next Tuesday.
Weird.
You're gonna be here, right?
I mean, I plan to be. Certainly plan to be.
We are gonna run
after this.
After this, we're gonna run this only till 8:30.
So on the 27th.
Correct. We're gonna run Qyjari's Curious Crafts until 8:30.
Right.
And then we will. Can they see this? Am I under the camera enough?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do Qyjari's Curious Crafts until 8:30. Continuing working on this. And then...
Rylan said next week is about classic. ...
That's true. Oh, is it on the 27th?
I don't know if it's on the 27th, but it's next week.
Well, I mean, I'm not hyping it up too much because I'm just gonna make it for subscribers only because it's, you know, it's meant to be a little bit of a bonus content for anyone who wants to tune in.
Or who can tune in.
Who can tune in, or who wants to if they're not playing WoW Classic.
Right. But also just, it's a setup stream. It's
a
not,
setup
it's
stream.
Not, it's not a
yeah,
session zero.
No story. Yeah, session 0 won't be until...
No stary.
No stary. Won't be until, first...
Oh, on Tuesday, duh, of course, Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday,
patch day, so that's when, yeah, not dirt.
Derp.
Canned tuna. I mean, I like tuna.
I've some of these edge pieces that I cut from the other boat.
Uh-huh.
I can use here if I saved them.
Ah. Well done. Well done.
Well, I say, but I'll have to cut this one.
Well, not done well enough.
Oh, well.
But well done.
Okay.
I want some tuna. Hi and bye. I even
Sir Mimsy, madame, at your service.
Hello.
Hello, Kitty. Hi and bye.
Yeah, she's not allowed to be on.
She looked up at me like, how dare she be on the stream? That's using bandwidth.
Well, she's a subscriber, so she got that greeting.
Right, yeah, I know. Well, she was. She's not anymore.
Oh, then I need to...
She said, and I wanted to hear my sound.
No, for the last time.
For the last time.
She was gifted a sub, so
yeah.
that's how it is.
Yeah. I spoil my subs, because if they don't sub, they keep their sound. I'm
entertaining
really? That. Yeah, and it's all unique. Like, well, it doesn't matter if it's tier 1 or tier whatever. What I do, though, is tier 1, it's just
since I pay for my...
mine... true. Yeah, you do gotta pay for yours. But, like, with mine...
Yeah.
I have it so if you're tier 1, you, like... the first time you say something, it plays. If you're tier 2, it's like... It plays when you enter, and you get a command to play it, but it does a long cooldown.
Oh, okay.
And then tier 3, that's a lot, so, like, you can basically do it whenever you want. Not whenever you want, but, you know,
I get it.
Much lower cooldown.
Yeah. Nope. I gotta use a
Kitty, run. You're not supposed to be here.
Yeah, she's... Nope.
Sir Mimsy, madame, at your service.
Hello, Lily.
Lily!
Hi, I am here. In pain, but here. Also, sorry to get home, and then I got to take a shower. Just sorry.
Yeah, no worries.
No,
Glad you could be here.
Not a problem.
The winners of my giveaway last week are here, but I have not mailed or sent out anything. Sel, I'll get your code and your Bob Ross Funko. Rylan, I'll get your cat toy.
I do have her address, by the way.
Okay.
So.
And Lily, I will send out the Peapod.
Peapod.
I did not forget, but I haven't gotten them yet. You know, I got an order on my Etsy shop the other day. I was so excited.
Really?
It was a jalapeno pepper.
Nice.
Ornament, yeah. It was funny because it was like we were playing. We never do this. We usually watch TV at night, but we've been, like I said, we've been getting into Satisfactory quite a bit, and we were playing, and I was like, all right, well, I'm heading off to bed, and I always check my email and stuff before I go to bed, and I was like, Etsy order?
What?
Oh, crap! So
at least it wasn't a reminder.
Well, but the comment on it was, could you please expedite this? It's for a party I'm going to, a birthday party or whatever, on the 23rd.
Oh.
And I'm like, ah! So it was out the next day.
Oh, okay, nice. And your real name, too. Yeah, you get to learn what Sel's name is.
Oh, that's right.
Real name.
It's Petunia.
It's not Petunia. It's a really cool name, actually.
Julietta?
Don't worry about it. You know I am totally fine with you bringing it at Christmas.
I know, but it's fun to get stuff in the mail.
She also likes your new nail color.
Thank you!
Don't recommend shipping across the border with screen names, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
fair.
no, yeah. Remind me not to put the glue. I keep putting it back on its butt, and you shouldn't. I should lay it on its side.
It looks like you didn't put any glue on there. It was so light.
It doesn't need a lot.
Also might have done something to my knee as well as my ankle. You need to just stop moving. Anshoku. Green nail polish. Necromancer!
Seriously. Rylan would be
Think
proud.
you're serious, yeah.
I'm excited about getting the Cheebs, is that what they're called?
The Cheebs.
From your sister.
Well, Chibi, but yes. The
Chibi?
Cheebs is the shortened form of I'm sure a already shortened form.
Yeah.
I have no idea if there is a longer form of Chibi, but we need to chain you to a bed or something, or a chair. I don't know, something. The knee is the old thing. It's an old thing that doesn't, like, go away. Oh, well.
I'm looking for a
put you in a
little scrap.
wheelchair.
Yeah. I think I used a smaller piece. Yeah. Oh, perfect. It's like a puzzle.
As long as it overlaps a little bit, because that way you can cut it.
Oh, yeah. And like I cut this one off, the other one off stream. Because that recorded a lot of my head in the camera.
I think it's being in the basement gives me a headache.
Are you getting a headache now?
I have a slight headache now.
Oh, no.
I don't know why.
I have the air on. It could be just because it's a basement, you know, traditional basement mustiness, dampness. It's completely air conditioned and
right, yeah.
and everything down here, but it could just be the mustiness of the basement. I'm sorry.
Maybe. No, it's alright. No, it's fine. I mean, it's very light, very light. It's just I can feel it starting. Sel said I stumbled upon a tutorial on how to make glow-in-the-dark dice on YouTube today.
Cool.
I'm tempted to try making dice now. I would be too.
I don't know why you'd be tempted to make it and you keep winning all the dice. Right. Why should you worry about making them when you can just win them?
That's a fair point, honestly. Like,
she's gonna be banned from all of our friends' streams.
Right. Well, not streams, but just the giveaways.
The giveaways. Oh, Sel's here. Oh, forget it. I'm not gonna enter.
Right. No one's.
Well,
then Sel will definitely win every
time. Is there a I say a lot.
An I don't know, what is an
Is there
True.
a tag that can be put on the stream to encourage or let people know, let viewers know that we are all about interactive chatting? I know you can put it in the.
There might be
you guys,
one.
I looked. I didn't see anything right away, but I was kind of looking last minute, and I didn't see anything.
Okay.
Because I know some of you guys put, hey, just come watch. We're just chatting, and I'm like, well, we should do that for ours too, because we do a lot of
just a lot of chatting. Yeah. I mean,
crafting and chatting.
Well, here's the main thing you can do is the category instead of Dungeons and Dragons or Fortnite or whatever game you're playing. You can put just chatting as your category that you're in.
Yeah,
but because we're very D&D oriented, do you want to do that?
Yeah.
So the other thing you could do is just in the title in the very beginning, or even at the end of it, it's kind of tricky on how you want to do it, because when you're
I don't know
scrolling
their
through
algorithm,
Twitch,
yeah.
well, it's not even an algorithm. It's just
Oh.
when you're scrolling through Twitch, looking for something to watch. The first, like, I don't know, it might be 50 characters are shown of the title, and you don't see the full title until you click on it and go in.
I see.
So that's why I said at the beginning, put interactive chat or chat oriented or something like that
Or
in
come
the
chat.
title. Or
Come chat, and then
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, we might end up changing that up a little bit.
Yeah,
sounds
because
like.
I mean, I think a lot of streams you go and you just watch,
Yeah.
and there might be people out there who want to just have some social interaction.
Yeah.
And we certainly
wonder
welcome
if we
that.
Oh no, this wouldn't make a good podcast because we're not talking about anything in
Well,
particular.
and to show, and here I'm applying the, I can't see that.
Right, yeah. It's like watching the first season of Critical Role listening to it on the podcast.
Yeah.
Rylan said, OMG, Qyjari, did you
What?
see the tweet about special CR game tomorrow?
Yes, but I always watch them. I actually haven't watched last week.
You don't look into it basically until you're able to watch it.
Yeah,
Okay.
but I know what it is.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, no, no spoilers because I already know how it ends. But they're going back and running a Vox Machina. It's part of the for everybody. It's part of the. Oh my gosh, I glued those and I don't have enough to put down.
Quick, wipe it off.
I should. They're what do you call it? The Kickstarter.
The animated series?
Yeah, it's part of the.
Oh, I see.
The prizes or the promises they made to people.
The stretch goals.
Stretch goals was to do a
one shot.
a one shot of Percy and Vex's wedding
Oh, that'll be cool.
in Dallin's closet, which I don't know if you haven't
No,
gotten there yet.
I haven't gotten that. To
It's
that
just
part
sort of a vacation spot in Tal'Darai. So that's tomorrow night. But I don't watch it live because Crow is home and he doesn't watch it. So
I wonder if they're gonna have to roll for you making kiss the bride kind of thing. It's like, how well do I do this?
well, I think
Charisma check.
it's probably going to be some sort of danger thing that happens or something.
Probably like the wedding's in danger,
Yeah.
etc., etc. Now, are they going back in time a little bit, or is it like
Yes, this is retroactively.
Okay, but it's not like after the first campaign,
Well,
but with the first
I've
set of
heard
characters.
someone worried about it being after the first campaign because they were actually already married. So I don't know if they're going to, because they took a year. They took a year hiatus
In the game.
and they were all asked, "What are you doing during this year off?" And they all decided what they were going to do, and then they carried on with the next part of the campaign.
Right, the next episode a week later was a year later.
Right. So I know that turns dark. The camera's dark, so I'm gonna actually put something on it to the coloring. There.
Actually, put it to the bottom right corner of it because that's where no, it's,
this side?
Yeah, because that's where the shine is.
Shiny.
Boom! Wow, that lit up the moment you set that down.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But they were already technically married before
Like in
the
that
end
1
of.
year.
But yeah, they secretly got married. So this is either. I don't think it's the secret marriage. I think it's
Later on down
later
the road.
on. Yeah.
Probably after the whole season was done officially, and okay.
Yeah. So there's got to be some don't spoilers in the chat because Drake hasn't seen what happens at the end.
Yeah, I really do need to I feel like I've been so busy
season 1
though.
because there's a major spoiler, so don't say anything to anybody.
I feel like I've this is like big official wedding, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm so busy all the time now. Like I'm always doing something, whether it's streaming.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to stream more. I'm trying to actually keep to my schedule.
Yeah,
believe it or not.
You should.
I'm trying. You're on episode 70 of campaign 1, dude. Same.
Wow.
Well, I might be
watch
71, 72. I might be a little ahead of 70. I'm pretty sure I'm 1 or 2. But still, we're right there.
Should have a
That's
watch
awesome.
party.
That would actually be kind of cool to do streams of just watching Critical Role with friends.
I don't know if you could get away with that though.
I don't know either. That'd be cool if we could, though. I wonder what I would need to do to get that to be allowed. You know what I mean? Not get shut down anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
I imagine you can't have it full screen with nothing else there, because that's
No,
I'm watching
you couldn't
TV.
do that. Yeah.
But then again, you can just go to YouTube and watch it. So
Yeah. Okay, so
You listen to it podcast? I can't listen to it. I have to watch it. I have to watch it.
I have to find
it's so engaging.
I'll be right back. I have to find my T-square thing.
That one on the right, can you push it up a little bit? You know what, I'll go to the room. Never mind.
Go to room, so you can see
room.
my butt as I leave the room.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Huh?
What?
Nothing.
Okay.
Oh, here it is. It's not red. I thought it was red.
The sounds I'm hearing coming from behind the curtain,
red.
it sounded like...
No, this is not the droid you're looking for. It's this. I had to get this.
You listen while driving and at work. I mean, that is the best time to do it.
Yeah, it is.
But,
that's a good time. Okay.
like, with my job, I could not do that because it's way too loud. I say it's way too loud. It's just...
This was not even, so I had to get my little... This is not T-square. What is this thing called? Right angle? I don't know.
Well, yeah.
To...
A protractor? No, that's not a protractor.
Rather than an amateur tractor. It's warm down here, or is it the beer?
I'm a little warm too, honestly. I'm also hungry.
Well,
man, all the things tonight. Headache, hungry,
warm. Well, there's your problem. You're probably hungry.
A carpenter square. Well, it's kind of a triangle, so it's not a square, but...
Yeah. Oh, I need this now. Okay, so this is the fun part. This is our ASMR part.
All right, everybody be quiet.
Well, no, don't want to be quiet. We're talking. We're chatting. But yeah, I did see that they're doing that tomorrow night. I'm looking forward to watching it Monday on the YouTubes.
Is there a reason other than just they're obligated to do it? Like, meaning is someone not going to be available to play, so they're like, we'll make this that night? Or
maybe, but they joked about this. They always joke about these things during the stream, and then all of a sudden it comes true. So they're like, we need to do a wedding, you know, for them, and a party, and then they're like, and it should be here, and then all of a sudden it becomes a game.
Oh, it's like it's actually happening now.
A one shot, yeah.
It's for giving you square/right angles. Oh, so he was all right. It's okay. I'm a fool. It's fine. One edge has a lip, and you
yeah,
and you
bump it up against
flush.
See, it has a
butt it up, right?
It has a edge on it.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay.
These are too wide. Okay.
What, Lily? What? Did you know that was called a carpenter square? I've never heard that called that. It's a freaking right angle. It's a triangle.
It's a right angle widget.
Yeah. What's one of the things that Little Mermaid says?
Gadgets and gizmos aplenty.
Oh, why did I say
I've got
that?
who's its and what's its galore. You want thingamabobs? I got 20. But who cares?
It's not what Twitch sings.
We don't make mistakes. We just have happy accidents.
Sure. Sure, that's what we have.
If I thought about it, if I had time, I would have gotten Jimmy Sherwood to read that prologue.
Oh, that would have been kind of cool.
Yeah, but...
And probably a little expensive.
A little expensive. That would have been really cool, though.
That would have been really cool. Oh, man. I really hope the Banana Brother thing is, like, catches on. Like, you know, not, like, big. I mean, that would be cool as well. But just a consistent...
I am a little
viewership.
concerned about...
Ron said, I can read it for you.
I should have asked my friends if one of you would read it for me. That would have been fun. This is going in crooked, but I guess that's okay.
As long as you're getting your planks.
Yeah.
Maybe you should flip it every other.
Yeah, I think I will do that after this one. I'm gonna pull this one slightly away as I go down. Let's see if that helps even it out. See the smoke coming out of it?
I did. I was like, whoa. Flip it.
I'll do it every couple.
Oh, okay.
I might ask someone if they want to do. I'm gonna turn this down. It doesn't have to be this hot. Although the humming will go down.
Less ASMR. Sad face.
But you get the ting at the end.
That's true. You do get the ting. Ting, tang, walla walla bang bang.
Ooh ee ooh ah ah.
Seriously though, rays are so soft. I believe you. I've never touched one. I believe you.
Oh, she's still going on and on about the
Well, no, not going on, but like just piping up about it. Ping!
Alright, now here's lesson 101. How to
I went to
change...
this camera.
How to change your wire.
John Stamos in the 90s.
First, let's turn it off.
Cell wants a pet Ray now.
Aw.
And that would be interesting, because how big can they get?
Alright, let me get my pliers here.
Or
my
how
wire
small can
cutters.
they stay? That's a question.
Okay, cools down kind of fast. I'm gonna cut that off. The broken piece.
The what?
The broken piece. Alright, we're gonna untwist it here. Poke
Maybe.
it down into the... I need another one. Oops, no, that's good. Put it inside the little hole.
Feed it through. Yeah, we don't have a camera close enough that's not being blocked by the arm of the Proxon to see that. Sorry.
There's a little the tiny little hole in there.
That's alright, Cell. She said sorry. They were the highlight of my day, so yeah, I'm gonna talk about them.
You should. That sounds exciting. I would.
Freaking...
I'm jealous. Okay, there. Now you tighten it so the wire stays in there. And it's in there. And then... I need a little bit more, so I'm going to loosen this. And pull some more wire off the spool.
Oh, for tightening purposes.
And it goes in the little... Feed it into the little... divots right there.
Uh-huh. You're tuning a guitar?
Sounds like D flat.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what. I don't have music notes. Clover's watching, going, "That is not what that is, mother." One of our banana brothers is on vacation this week. He is on the beach. Your uncle. The uncle that can afford to go on a vacation.
Ah, okay. Fair enough.
Mary
Lily, what note is that?
Yeah. Okay.
She did say that's not what that was, but sure, we can go with that.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
Ryland. The highlight of my day was not to sound like an alcoholic, but the highlight was probably getting a bottle of vodka from the freezer. Sounds like me, only I don't have vodka. I do have some butterbeer schnapps though.
Boop.
Butterbeer?
Oh, really?
Butter. What's it called? Butterscotch. Butterscotch schnapps.
Oh wow, where'd you get that?
The vintage bottle shop. It's the run-of-the-mill stuff, but I mean, hey, mixed with root beer, basically getting alcoholic butterbeer.
Perfect. I see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Except the headache.
Well, yeah. What's funny is I thought, I'll drink water just so I can stay headache-free tonight and go to bed at an okay time, get some good sleep, kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, you should still do that. Just go take some.
I think it's because I'm hungry, actually.
Headache medicine. It could be. Could be on Oladay.
Righto.
Could be taken on Oladay. There goes the smoke again. But it worked better at a higher speed, and now the gap is these are getting too thick. We make the gap a little bit smaller.
Close the gap.
Close the gap.
Shut the door? No, what was it? Banging.
Oh yeah, upstairs. If you guys have not seen Noises Off, go rent. Not even rent it. It's probably available.
I wonder if it's on Netflix.
You probably watch the whole thing on YouTube if you want.
Let me Google where can I stream Noises Off.
But the cast, we've talked about it before. The cast of characters, the stars in this made for straight to video. It's just fantastic. It's a movie that's about a play. It's hard to describe.
The closest thing to streaming, it's all you gotta pay for. But if you have Amazon Prime, you might be able to get it there if you already have a Prime account. I don't know how that works with video.
Someone's probably put it on YouTube somewhere.
Well, no, because YouTube actually has it as an option to purchase and watch.
Oh.
Yeah. You can get it going to YouTube, Amazon, Google Play, Movies, Vudu, but all those are you have to pay for.
Yeah. It's probably in the $5 bin at Walmart.
Yeah, it'd be better just to go buy it like at Walmart and watch it that way.
Okay, let's get that out of the way.
Okay, it is a low A flat Wait, what?
She's telling us what that sound was. The ting ting.
Well, Rylan said D. That's sharp, right? That had the pound sign as a sharp.
The hashtag.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rylan said D sharp. Cell said G sharp, maybe. And Lily's saying it's a low A flat, I believe. But then Cell said, "Hey, I got it. Didn't have to check against the piano."
I am not musically inclined. I cannot sing. I don't know where Clover gets it.
And Rylan says, "I believe that people should park on parkways and drive on driveways." Yeah, there's a lot of those. I'm not going to get into that. I believe the children are our future, and we're screwed. I mean, if the Tide Pods have anything to say about it.
Oh, that was so 2 years ago.
Tide Pods, now flavored in orange.
Yeah.
And mint.
Alright, I gotta put my mask back on.
A flat and G sharp are the same thing? Oh. I didn't know that.
I did not know it either.
Lily said, "Hey now, Rylan." Now, never mind. Inharmonicity is a cool principle.
You know what I could do?
What does that mean?
I could do it sideways. I'm gonna hold it down and do 2 at a time. Ha! I am fogging up these glasses.
Yeah, now you know how I felt when I was in my Halloween costume.
Oh yeah.
Oh, inharmonic. Alright, I understand. That's it. Alright. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
I looked it up.
You gonna play the harmonica?
I had a harmonica somewhere. It's probably in one of the boxes at Dad's still. Lord forbid when I bring that one home.
Can't be any worse than 4th grade recorders.
That's true, actually. Harmonica might sound better played by them than the. Well, until they go real fast.
We are done with that. We have graduated all my children from recorders at school.
I'm waiting for someone to do the recorder command from Rain Extreme in ours.
They try.
Oh, I know. I believe that every great debate can be solved with a dice roll. While the other guy is distracted with the dice, you get sneak attack.
Yeah. There you go. All
Drake has gained +1 Googling skill. Oh, yay. But it's okay, I fizzle a lot. Recorders.
Lily, do you remember when you were little? You used to call it, when you went swimming, you would put on your googles. It was so cute.
Oh, really? That's one of the word things?
Yeah, she couldn't say, she'd never called them goggles. She said, I have to put on my googles.
I don't remember that at all. Of course, then again, what can I remember?
Not you, Lily.
No, I know, but me, what can I remember in general about my past and their past? And
your word problem came with cereal.
What did I... Wait, is this the one with the bad word?
Yep.
Okay. Lily said she burst out laughing. I remember. Well, she said, I remember.
Yeah.
I got twisted with the recorder last night during SR. Oh, nice. Yeah, it was 14.
Drake. Drake couldn't say Frosted Flakes.
Oh yeah, that's right. I knew it was a bad word, but I couldn't remember which cereal it was.
And he was like 3, 4. Oops.
Again.
He,
Lily says she knows this one.
Yeah, I'm sure that we've told this before. He asked for fucking fakes.
Fucking fakes.
Fucking fakes. Yeah.
Fakes, yeah.
We're like, oh, okay. Let's have Cheerios.
Right.
Okay, this is hot. Ugh. Take that off. Ugh.
Yeah, that's when I say, well, I want some fucking Cheerios then.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like that old joke.
So it says if he was 14, he was a dumb boy who noticed nothing, like all 14-year-old boys. Fair.
All right.
Yeah, Lily remembers that, being told that.
Yeah.
Fucking fakes.
And
if Rylan, the profanity isn't, the command doesn't work here.
yeah, profanity.
What's your profanity?
Del Mori's was marshmallow.
Marmino.
She couldn't say marshmallow. I'd say
Marsh?
marsh. Say marsh. She'd say marsh. I say mellow. She'd say mellow. I say marshmallow. Marmino. Okay. Back to the drawing board.
There was a girl I went to high school with that couldn't say firefighter.
Oh no.
So we did the exact same thing.
Fire.
Fire, fighter, fighter, and then all right, firefighter to you, fighter. Like no.
No. Marmy, no.
Except for girls, 14-year-old boys see girls and nothing else.
Or video games.
Or video. Well, now, yeah. Because when I was 14, video games were around, but like, we weren't allowed to play video games. Like, parents actually put their foot down.
What?
Game Master Vault runs screaming through the chat room. Nerds! Hi.
Hey, GMV.
GMV.
What up?
I think I'm calling you Vault.
Vault. Another one of Del Mori's was sprinkles. If she wanted sprinkles on her cupcakes or sprinkles on her ice cream, there were sprinkles.
Strinkles?
Yeah, she couldn't say sprinkles.
Lily also said a frigga door for refrigerator.
Oh, frigga.
So I had a 14-year-old boy flirt with me for close to an hour until he asked how old I was. He didn't think I was 17.
Yeah, that's where I don't want to waste a big one on that one little section.
Googles for goggles, yep.
Yeah, Googles, that was.
What's up, GMV? How you doing?
What up, dude?
How funny would it be if his real name was like V?
V.
And he was a game master.
Only if his name was Vault.
GMV.
We are making a pirate ship. Sorta. It's a pirate.
Oh, Rylan, that's not good.
A pirate tug.
Yeah. A massive tugboat.
What did Rylan say?
Rylan said, listen, Cell. Well, he did the exclamation point, so maybe he doesn't want it on stream, so maybe I shouldn't say it. I mean, it is questionable, so. Glad to be finished for a while. Spent the last 3 weeks editing a book.
Ooh, nice.
Nice. My brain's is fried.
Fried. I'm gonna get a pin out and put a pin in it.
I was given a thing called Happy Cakes, and I got one. Your English is hurting my brain. And I got wanted one. When I was mad, so I called it a mad cake.
I don't get it.
I
don't know.
Lily, your English astounds me. All right. Oh, and I wanted one when I was mad, so she called it a mad cake.
Oh.
Instead of a happy cake. Gotcha. Okay. I follow now.
Let's be honest, Lily. When you were younger, you were mad a lot. Did you see that shift?
No.
Well.
I didn't see shift.
Profanity.
GMV, I don't think the author used an apostrophe correctly more than a handful of times in a 150-page nautical campaigns book for 5e.
Drive me
oof.
insane.
Big oof. One day I think I called the stair the death trap. I mean, that's fair though.
It's for you, apparently. It's
for you. I mean,
come true.
Oh, then again, I mean, everything's a death trap for Lily.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not wrong, Aunt. She was mad when she was younger.
She has.
His cell said, "For you, stairs are, Lily."
She's mellowed. She's mellowed some.
Quite a bit. Unless she's on pain meds.
Well, then she's.
Then she gets hype about being a favorite.
Knucking futs.
Knucking futs.
These are thicker.
Watch your profanity.
Watch your profanity.
That one looked like it was a struggle.
Well, I don't know why, but it seems like the ones I just cut are thicker, but it makes no sense because they're all from the same piece, so I don't know. See, they're not fitting in there. It's like something's going on.
Instead of all the plank strips, I could have told you an easier way.
Ooh!
GMV.
Do tell.
What's up, GMV?
But then you wouldn't have the ASMR of me applying these. Dude, I'm just saying.
Just saying. I had a textbook this past year. This is Cell. I had a textbook this past year that was full of grammatical errors and typos. They definitely needed a better editor. Oof.
Oh, a textbook.
Especially a textbook.
That's not right.
That's wrong. Erase.
Erase. What comedian is that?
That was from your show with Just Jack.
No, it's not.
Is it not?
No.
Could have sworn
It's a comedian. I love that show. Is it still on? I guess it's on hiatus.
What is it? I don't even remember.
Will and Grace.
Oh. Sponsors.
Oh, I put that on upside down. Oh, well.
Combined with the topic, it was the worst textbook I've ever read. Oh.
Uh-oh.
And then Lily said, did I write that book, Sil? I mean, considering a moment ago you said you misspelled called and it's Khalid.
Well, it could be not spelling but typing, because her uncle has that issue.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fair.
He is a voracious speller, but not typist.
Franklin said hashtag sponsor us.
Will and Grace. That would be awesome.
Can I share a link to Home Depot for the product?
Sure.
Sponsors.
Oh, that one's too thin now.
Sure. Let me permit you. Hold on. I'm not sure if you're already permitted or not, but... Thank you, Rylan, at the same time as me.
Rylan for the win!
Boom, boom. Isn't it great to be?
You know what? I almost started singing that.
I know. Every time I say boom, boom, I think of that.
And a great to be scouting.
Is there an original to that, or is that the original?
I have no idea.
Okay. I hope not, Lily, because if you did, something's very wrong with you. Then that would be a no. Alright, that's what I used to make planks, plus the wire brush and what you're using. Okay, so let me look.
Yeah, what is it?
I clicked on it, then I went away. Oh!
What is it? What is it? What is it?
Brush and roller cleaner?
Okay.
Is that correct? It's not even $3.
Well.
I'm trying to look at all the little details of it. It looks interesting. I feel like it'd be... Well, that actually... Well, I would need you to look at it, because I don't know.
Well, I'll go back.
I'll leave the page up.
Yeah, leave the page up, please.
Yeah. And a mechanical pencil to make the nail holes.
Nail holes.
Oh, yeah. So a mechanical pencil that has like the longer metal tip at the end.
Yeah.
Is it metal? Yeah, metal. You don't want to use the plastic that's too thick. And
right.
You can puncture the corners of the planks to make the nail holes.
Oh yeah, I will do that. But I have these awesome tools that my secret admirer, my not so secret admirer, gave me. These are actually dotting tools, and these are going to be my plank holes.
Okay.
At the end.
You missed the cake. What cake?
Cake? Wait, there's cake?
Oh, and Aunt, we got the triple chocolate cake this year.
Whoa.
That's what it was. All right, I missed that. Thank you. The wired tines of that brush are the perfect size for 28mm minis.
This one or that one that you're talking about?
The one that I'm talking about.
Okay.
The one that he linked. So says I straight up threw out all of my notes for that class yesterday while going through some papers in the pre-move packing step.
That's always so cathartic.
That bad.
Oh no. But it's always so cathartic once you're done with the class to throw all the notes away.
Yeah.
Except, you know what? I kept all my notes from when I got my paralegal certificate.
Well, I imagine keeping notes is actually a wise thing to do because life and you can refer back, and that's one of the nicest things you could ever do to yourself is...
I've already had to reference, believe it or not, the law book that Georgia State Laws, because it was a question. I probably could have found it online, but it was fun to look it up. And I always loved research anyway. That was my favorite class.
Okay.
Legal research and writing. On what age or when is the proper time a child can sit out of a car seat in a car? Like what is that law? In Georgia, it's different in every state. So that was fun to research, and I was able to actually find that answer in my... Oh, that fit! Yay, like a puzzle! I was able to find that answer in my law books.
I've kept my notes for every single class I've ever taken, but not that one. Threw them out without a second thought. Ron said, I don't even keep session notes. I ain't keeping school notes. Yeah, I don't keep notes when I'm playing D&D.
So you know what's nice about having our game online is I can just rewatch the game to do session notes.
That's true.
To recap.
Game Master Vault said, I'm too old to have any class. I'm more of a black socks with sandals and get off my lawn kind of guy.
Hey, well, I'm right there with you. I actually had a bet I'm older than you discussion with a lady in a dressing room the other day. It was hysterical because she looked so young. There's no way that she was older than me. She looked fabulous, and I told her she's 56, and I'm like, you're kidding me. I know, she looked great. I said, all right, how many kids do you have? I have 4. I'm like, all right, get out. She did. She looked fabulous.
Why the heck you lie?
I know. I'm like, because she was. I said, I bet I'm older than you. I said, I bet you're not. I said, I bet I am. She said, I bet you're not. And then she said, I said, I'm 53, and she was like, I'm 56. I'm like, you are not 56. I'm like, geez, girl.
As her confidence grows, that's when you're like, well, I hope that I'm older than you.
Yeah, well, now I hope I'm older than you.
9-year-olds are like 90 pounds. We got some big heifer kids up here. There's a lady at work that's 54. I thought she was 26. Oh, wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's too skinny.
I have all my school papers, all my notes and everything. Yeah, I don't have any of mine. If I do, I don't know why I kept them.
Do you still have all your paperwork from when you were in the Navy?
All the important stuff, definitely.
Well, like instructional stuff?
I do have 1 or 2 of the manuals, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I didn't get that many manuals, to be fair, but...
Well, that'll come in handy if you're on a boat and need to shoot at stuff.
I mean, sure.
Well,
I didn't get the manual for, like, the Sea Whiz, like...
But weren't you the fireman? I mean,
I was a fire controlman, but I never made it to the ship or the schooling where I was going to learn which gun I was going to work on.
Which button to press to shoot
basically.
the gun?
Well, I was actually going to be more of a repairman. Like, I would shoot as well, but
yeah.
It was more of a repairing thing.
Gotcha. And you get some of these little ones to do the edges.
GMV said I look a lot younger than I am. Looking pretty fly for being pre-dirt years old.
Yeah. Well, me too. I need to lose weight, though. I need to... I almost thought about asking one of my viewers if they want to come along on this keeping me honest journey of losing weight. Because that's always fun to have someone, like, maybe every week
You won't know which side to shoot off. Enemy off the starboard. Fries, what are you doing?
That's right, you didn't know starboard and port. I forgot. So maybe we shouldn't put you in charge of shooting stuff.
Well, again, it was mostly repairing. Like, 8% of the career was repairing and keeping, like, maintaining.
That would have been cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking for a little piece.
Although, you know what's terrifying is the,
You in charge of firing at boats?
Well, that, yeah. Actually, the Sea Whiz was not in charge of shooting at boats. It was shooting at enemy incoming missiles.
Ooh.
Yeah, the idea was... The Sea Whiz, I think, could shoot 5,000 rounds... Was it a second? Something like that? Or maybe it was 2,000 rounds.
Did I use all my little pieces, or did I... Oh, I buried them. Oh, there they all are.
Well, heck.
Well, there they are.
But, like, the idea was, how many bullets can you get in the sky to hit that rocket to make it explode before it hits us?
Gotcha.
And that's what the Sea Whiz's job was a missile defense system.
A mental defense system?
A minstrel defense system. We're going to sing them to death. Which I could probably do, actually. Aunt will find this funny. We found some of my Aunt Jay's and her friend's school spelling papers. Make sure I said that right. Along with crows in my father's and grandma's and papa's basement.
Oh, fun. I have some of those. In fact, I have some of his old report cards.
Wait, you can dodge a ball? What?
Yeah, dodge a ball. Can dodge a ball.
Joke man, what's up?
Hey, Mason.
I have come.
I see that. You like my ship? Isn't this awesome? Oh, you know what I did? I buried the ship. I gotta find it now.
Yeah, you do.
Found it.
What, couldn't you go through the bottom?
Oh, sure. Listen, Linda.
That was perfect.
Why bring logic into
Enemy
this?
missiles are not something you want coming at you. Yeah, true, but that's also why we had something called the Sea Whiz to destroy those missiles.
Oh, is this why he decided to chime in?
No, that was Cell saying that.
Oh, okay.
Hello everyone, yes.
Alright, Kitty, good night. Go. Well, you're not supposed to be in here. She's snuck in. She has snuck in. The streaming
We're not on that camera, so we're fine currently, but
yeah.
She did say go, so.
Yeah.
You mustn't upset Mother, ever.
Go. Okay, so there's... Yay, we got that one done. I have put pins in it to hold some of the edges on more firmly. And I love, look at this. I love the way some are taller than the others. Like they're thicker.
Right.
And they stick up a little bit.
A little bit of
perfect tripping size.
What's it called?
Do you know what else we need that I've completely
imperfect?
forgot? Yes. Trapdoors. But I don't think I want to cut all the way through anyway.
Which one's the poop deck? I gotta go.
It'd be at the bottom. Because it rolls downhill.
Did you use Planck's constant in Bodie McFloaty's design?
I did. I don't know what that means, but sure.
Planck's constant. That sounds like a
like
variable that...
Sounds like an NPC name.
It does.
Planck's constant.
Constance.
Constance McSplankerton.
Let's see. No, this is not something that anyone wants. Yeah. I said all of them.
Okay, so we didn't put a trapdoor in, however.
Alright, and Choku, I ain't reading that. It's a simple line, but Planck's equals proxon times 6.6260 blah 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 times 10 to 34 m2 kilograms per second. Rylan, exactly. He just goes, okay.
Look, I wrote door on this side. I covered this side. I guess I'll paint that over. That's the bottom.
Yeah.
Now
it's the bottom.
So,
don't forget the door.
Yeah. But that's okay because we're gonna put the door. I'm probably gonna make a door like.
I'm gonna cut it out of that.
I'm not gonna cut it all the way through.
Right.
I'm just gonna cut this part out wherever we decide to put the hatch going down.
GMB just caught up because he said, "Yo, where's the cargo door? That's a fat boat." Like.
All right, listen.
Right after he said that, like, that's a fat boat.
It is.
We already went through the. Yeah, it's thick with 3 C's.
Yeah,
it's got a third cheek. We're worried about the fact that
there's the bottom layer.
Who was it? Someone said it.
This is the next layer.
Was it Inchoku?
That's the next layer.
Talking about the width, size of a boat.
And then here and here.
It's a chonk.
It is a chonker.
We're feeding this chonker.
However.
Sorry, didn't mean to fat shame your dinghy. That's a quote if I ever heard one.
I love it. This was our first ship, and it was way too small for playable surface area. And we even brought out Ronin and Naku and Perrin to show how small it was, and that would not be fun for players at the table. This was the bottom layer of this ship. So, we made it bigger, and apparently I made it wider but not longer, but that's okay.
You said true, but proportions are better on the smaller ship.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean that's more accurate, but we're not going for accurate.
We're going for playability. Yeah.
Isn't that your WoW pet, Naku? Yes
it is. Who said that?
Lily.
Oh yeah.
Sol said I saw some chonker frogs today. I bet you saw chonker everything over there. Are they overfeeding them tigers?
Okay, so this has to dry, and I'll pull the pins out then.
Don't pull the pin, it'll explode.
And I've got some more time, so we're gonna make some more.
Yeah, we do. It's not the size of your boat.
Yeah.
It's how much floor space you have to attack
You
enemies.
fat-shamed my dinghy!
I love that.
Alright, so I'll put this one door side up so we remember. I'm gonna need to cut some more, but in the meantime...
When Trinkle was DMing the Banana Brothers.
Yeah.
I just did a quote. I wanted to see a random quote, and it's make a nature check.
Oh yes.
And then like without hesitation, a nature check, like a nature check.
Oh, by the way, we are going to stream our D&D games for the Silent Glare.
Okay.
In September.
Where does the bilge pump go?
In the bilge
also,
area.
where does the Kraken come up through?
The Kraken just eats the boat.
Yeah, just... Nope, they're appropriately fed, but those frogs were thick.
What's the... thick with double C's?
Alright,
what's what's 16
7.
minus 9?
7 C's.
7. What's half of 7? 3.5. What's 3.5 plus 9?
I don't know how tall 7 is.
12.5.
3.5.
Boom! There's our middle.
Like we're good at math or something. Every Kraken needs a trap door, which was purposefully left off this ship.
That's right. So now we don't have to worry about getting Kraken.
But I like that rum.
We wouldn't want to Kraken the ship.
Let's see what you did.
Okay.
3.5 plus 9 plus 12.5.
Got it.
Rylan said, that's it. Crafting stream making a fully posable Kraken. Ooh.
No.
That could be fun, though.
Fully posable Kraken. Well, I have a octopus over there. Why don't you go get
That's
it?
not a Kraken.
Well, it's on the 4th shelf from the bottom, on the left. Do you see it?
Yes. Sorry, I didn't count the one that was actually on the bottom for some reason. Ooh, don't sit on your legs for too long, folks.
Your leg go asleep.
Oh, I mean Legos. It's...
I got that on, where did I get that? It was on clearance. It was like $1.50 or something. And I repainted it. It was orange.
It's got a bunch of suck on the bottom.
You're a bunch of sock. There's the hole.
Lily said, I feel that, Drake. This also kind of disturbs me because I know a guy. When we went to get sushi, he liked all the weird stuff that they serve at some of these sushi places.
Okay.
Like tiny octopus.
Yeah.
And he just freaking ate it.
Okay.
I mean, I get it. It's on the menu. You're meant to eat it, but like
It just
it
freaked you
was.
out.
I mean, like eyes and all. It was all there and not cooked. Like it didn't look cooked. It was or anything. It was like you're eating a small octopus. Okay. All right. I've made Kraken tentacles. That's pretty cool.
That sounds personal.
I somehow ended up in podcast mode. I will say y'all sound really good. Oh, cool.
Oh, thank you.
But visuals are important, right? Whenever we're talking
Well,
about the craft.
especially since we're crafting.
Yeah, that's
If
that.
we were just BSing. Watch your
Rylan,
profanity.
Stop. That's a little odd. What's a little odd exactly? Oh, the eating of a small octopus. It was about this size too, if I recall. It didn't
Yeah.
look like this. This is more of a squid look, I think. Right?
No,
this is octopus. Squids are more
they have more of a, I won't say it, shaped head. I didn't say it!
Yes, but you didn't have to. That's the sad part. Yeah.
Hey, you know what you guys need to do? You need to, not while I'm streaming, obviously, but on YouTube, there's this show I can't watch anymore because we've been like, we've been shouted out on our data usage. We got away with it all summer, and then the Comcast tracker started counting it again. So Crow's like, hey, we're at 70%. Month's not over yet. I'm like, okay. So I can't binge watch them anymore, but I've almost watched all the shows. There's this show called My Little Homestead, and it has captivated me. It's this family who moved from the city into I say country, but it's the desert. It's like Nevada.
Like Midwest country.
Midwest country. And they decided to live... I mean, they stream and they play online games and stuff like that. But they decided to try to live off-grid for the most part. They use solar for power but they make these...
Do they do the whole rainwater thing too?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. In fact, they just did an aquaponics.
My Little Pony homestead.
It's just My Little Homestead. And they are fascinating. The whole family. And they're so just neat to watch. They're such a good... They're just so adorable. There's 2 sons and 2 daughters. Now they have a daughter-in-law. And they make these things called earth bag homes. Where they fill these bags of dirt, literally, with like a dirt and clay. And I think they use a concrete mixture. They buy some stuff. They have to. And then they put these bags in like a circle or a shape in the ground, and then they tamp them down, and they put another layer of bags on, another layer, and then when they get to a certain point, that's when they put the electrical boxes in, and they put what do you call it?
How long is each I guess episode?
Well, they update every Friday night, and it's like 22 minutes, and it's like what they've done that week.
Okay, so they upload weekly?
Yeah.
Okay, and then how many episodes does it take to typically build one of these homes?
Well,
I'm curious about that. I meant to ask you before.
What caught me was they finally did their youngest earth bag. I keep calling dirt bag houses, but that's not what it is. earth bag houses.
Just building the house for the who's gonna live in it.
Well, what it is they bought
bag.
they bought a little house thinking that they would make it into a bigger house. Then they decided instead, because their kids were all getting older and the youngest is like 18, that they would build these, because they have a lot of acreage out there. They would build these little bedrooms, they're calling them. Just private little houses, but not without a bathroom or stuff. Just like a bedroom, a study area. And so I watched them make. It took 35 weeks for them to make the youngest's earth bag bedroom, and that show was about an hour and a half. Okay. Because they kind of combined all of it.
Right. That's kind of cool.
It was really fascinating.
It almost sounds like tiny homes, but they're doing it themselves.
Yeah, and they're not tiny. They're
not. You could do it however big you want because you're making it.
You're making it. It's just fascinating, and the family is just so genuine and sweet to each other, and they all have a great sense of humor and goofy and silly, and it's just adorable to watch.
Rylan did say wanting to buy a podcast-style show of you guys and other family members, like every other week, talking about different gaming-related stuff, maybe like 30 to 60-minute episodes. That could be fun. I have contemplated attempting a podcast. I don't know what I would do.
The thing is, we would need a sound room, because I don't think we would sound as good using the stream studio.
Well, Rylan has podcasted us before on this when he was driving home, and I think he said he. Correct me if I'm wrong, Rylan, of course, but it sounded like he enjoyed it still. And Sel said a moment ago she ended up in a podcast mode tonight.
Oh, okay.
And said that we sound really good.
Okay, well.
So obviously having some kind of.
I have been on a podcast before as a guest.
Oh my goodness.
Check that off my bucket list.
Right. If we had some kind of soundproofing around, even just a little bit, just some panels that we could set up or something that could help with all that. But yeah, sorry, catching up real quick. Cell said, I have a relative who has worked in China for over 10 years. He's got some stories about eating weird and live things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right, sorry, that comment is to something that Game Master Vault said a moment ago. They have octopi in Japan that when you add soy sauce to it, it starts to wiggle on your plate.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
It might be because the salt, the soy has a lot lot.
And salt can shrivel and
it pulls in the moisture.
That
would be my scientific reasoning for why that would happen.
All that reminds me of, and this is gonna sound really, well, it's not bad, it's a fact, but it's just creepy. I think it was World War II.
Yeah.
The beach of Normandy.
Yeah.
There were so many dead that they buried everybody in the sand on the beach, and. Though at night, when the moon came out and the tide rose, the cold water rushing over where everybody was buried, they didn't bury them deep enough. A lot of them seized up. The muscles seized up in the corpses, and they came out of the ground, sitting up out of the ground.
That would be freaking me out.
Yeah, that would freak me out too. But apparently that happened.
Hopefully there weren't too many people left on the beach to watch that happen.
Yeah, hopefully. That would have been awkward the next day to come down and be like, "Why is everybody sitting up?"
Yeah.
What happened? It would be cool but freaky, yeah. I'd probably enjoy myself. And you could upload them to your website, your podcast.
Yeah, I do like that idea. Maybe we'll consider that. I have to think of subjects to talk about.
Rylan is proud he made it a full circle with the website.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, brilliantly done. Wonderfully done.
Okay.
And Cell seconds this idea.
Okay. Well, I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. Oops, let me tighten that.
And Choku has a question about the show, I think.
Oh, this is gonna be really
Oh, yeah, it's gonna be funny.
Uh-oh.
Do the prairie people make sock puppets too, so when the show is over, the puppets can be filled with dirt to plug holes in the wall?
That's so funny.
That would be kind of funny.
They actually use just regular... They put glass windows in. It's full electricity.
I remember seeing briefly as I walked by wooden frames and everything.
Yeah,
so it's all sturdy.
Yeah, it's definitely built like a pro did it. These are not half-assed. These are not going to fall in.
They did their research and they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But it kind of makes you wonder, where did that come from?
The roofs are completely done. The floors are
seemingly professionally done.
Yeah. But they're so artistic, and and they just, one of them will say, I think this will look great on the wall, like this painting of a frog. And the mom's is like, okay. And the dad's like, that looks great. It was like, wow.
All right.
They have
Is it a chonker?
It's just neat. And then it's so cute because they have all these little animals. 'Cause it's a farm. I mean, they have goats, and because a lot of them have to drink goat milk. They have an allergy or some sort of issue where they can't have cow's milk, which is fine. I mean, I get that. I probably should have goat's milk too. But
I agree, Sal.
they have little pigs and chickens, and they call it a farm. And they all each have their own little doggy, and puppies. So dogs are always running around.
Right. I remember seeing there was a cat.
They have 2 cats, I think.
The black cat was named Boo. I did notice that. I love that for a black cat.
Yeah. Well, Team Boo was winning because one of the daughters, I think Bree, the oldest one, designs these t-shirts and stuff that they sell on their shop, and she made one that said Team and then whatever the pet's name was.
Yeah, yeah.
And I remember the oldest son, Garen, he and his wife have 2 dogs, Diesel and Petrol.
Nice.
And
very country names.
And
pets.
they Garen was complaining on one episode that Team Boo was winning, like the shirt sale. So he was like telling all the viewers, go buy your Diesel shirts because the cat's winning. And he's like holding the dog's ears, like, don't tell the dog. It was cute.
That's cute. I like that. Have y'all ever seen Kinkajou?
Nope, I can't say that I have. What is it?
I feel like I just swore. I feel like I just said something dirty.
Ting!
Am I saying it right? Did I say it right? It's the word kink, A-J-O-O. K-I-N-K-A-J-O-O.
It sounds like it would be pronounced that way,
Kinkajou.
yes. Oh, that didn't even come off. My system was failing.
Or is it Kinkajou or something? K-I-N.
Kinkajou. I don't know, I'm just making stuff.
With the way you said it makes it sound like it's martial arts of some kind.
Was there an accent?
No. But it's also like...
Anshoku was making his character, and we actually helped him come up with a name for his character. It has an accent in it. And he said he got that from his dad, because his dad said all the cool kids have accents in their names.
Right.
And so I said, well, that's not what I wrote for your dad, but I guess I'll rewrite that section. So I gotta put an accent in his name.
Nice. Kinkajou. Okay. I have no idea what that is. Are you gonna explain?
Elucidate.
What?
Explain.
Ah. Simple terms, please. You gotta use smaller words. You know my int's like a 6, right? Apostrophes, not accents. Oh, apostrophes, not accents.
Oh, apostrophes, okay.
Yeah. They're a marsupial. I should just, do this stream in that voice.
Do the podcast in that voice.
Oh my gosh. People would not watch that. They would, or listen to that. You're right, they wouldn't watch that. Podcast, you dummy. They're a marsupial. Don't worry, Sel's finding pictures.
Okay, good. Oh, we're talking about the zoo again?
No, no, she's looking at the Kinkajou. Goodness gracious.
Well, how did Kinkajou come up in this conversation?
I don't know, she just asked about it. She asked if we knew what they were. I had no idea.
Ting!
I feel like that's going to get really annoying on Banana Brothers.
It's not. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, I started to talk about my concern about the Banana Brothers, and it's with Arlindor.
Yeah.
I'm just worried that because he doesn't have a very, he doesn't show up on the stream, and he doesn't have a huge social media presence, that he's going to get left behind on a bunch of
stuff.
Things that we talk about.
Right.
So I do have a little concern with that. And I encourage him to go on Discord as often as he can, but he's just not
into it.
He's that age, he's younger than I am, but he's that age where if you didn't get into computers as a young adult, and he didn't,
right,
then you're not into him. I mean, he plays online games and stuff, but he's just not that social media at all,
right,
type of person. Like, he has a Facebook, but I don't think he's posted in
a while.
A year.
Oh, permission to post link. Yes, Sal, 1 second. Sorry.
Ping! Alright. That's good for now. We'll move this glaring thing off.
Lily said, who's Arlindor, but A-R-L-I-N-D.
It's R accent.
Yeah, well, Ryland spelled it without the apostrophe, but...
Well, in EverQuest, it had... I think EverQuest. It had an apostrophe. But, yeah.
Yeah.
But on social media, it does not have an apostrophe.
All about Kinkajous. Okay. She spelled it wrong initially. It's a J-O-U, not J-O-O.
Okay. Well, what are they? A marsupial?
The Kinkajou.
Yeah.
As a tropical rainforest mammal of the family. I'm not saying that because I can't. Related to raccoons.
Okay. Trash pandas.
Yeah. Is also known as the honey bear.
Aww.
Kinkajous are arboreal, a lifestyle they evolved independently. They are not closely related to any other tree-dwelling mammal groups, like primates or in some
sloths.
mustelids. Native to Central America and South America.
But not Canada. So why are we into Kinkajous?
I think I've actually seen these before. They're kind of cute.
Can you keep them as a pet? Or will they
pets?
Eat your face?
They're sometimes kept as exotic pets. They are playful, generally quiet, docile, and have little odor. That's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Better than a ferret. In that regard. However, they can occasionally be aggressive. Kinkajous dislike sudden movements, noise, and being awake during the day.
Oh, so they're
Sounds
nocturnal.
An agitated Kinkajou may emit a scream and attack, usually clawing its victim and sometimes biting deeply.
Ouch.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, they're cute unless they're hissing at you. Because that looks terrifying when they're hissing at you. Huh. Yeah, it's like a little, like, light brown, raccoon, but I guess it can hold on to tree limbs with its tail, as per that picture. That's kind of cool.
Cool.
I don't like that it has little, like, almost human hands, though.
Are you getting it as a pet, Sal? Are you considering getting it as a pet?
So it's basically Drake. Yes, thank you, Lily. Jokeman says it sounds like a Pokemon. It does kind of sound like a Pokemon. A pocket monster. Because they're really cute and zoo trip again. Yep. Is that your spirit animal, Drake? Oh gosh, I have a couple spirit animals, if I'm honest.
It was a weasel.
Well, that was my initial alias online, was Weasel. I like weasels, I'm sorry. They're cool. I like ferrets. That awkward feeling when you look down and your beard is in your plate.
Is it Rylan?
Yeah. Lily, uck. I don't know what my spirit animal is, because there are some people in the world who are also my spirit animals. I don't think they're legal as a pet in Canada.
Oh.
That sucks. I mean, not that you're, about to go buy one, or looking to, but...
Yeah, no one send it as a pet. No one send it. No one go on Amazon and get her one.
I kind of liked sloths up until I realized they had human teeth. That weirds me out. A lot. But I do like the sound they make, though. They just kind of go, ah. Yeah, Sid the Sloth is not accurate.
Sid the Sloth? Okay, this is, movies.
That's probably rather ASMR-y.
I didn't put my mask on for that, I guess. I guess I'll die.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Palmer, we found her deceased wife lungs full of whatever this pink stuff is. Damn that stream!
Yeah, and her son's sitting there laughing.
Alright, here we go.
I didn't see a sloth today, weirdly enough.
See the sloth?
See the sloth? Yeah. Okay, I just upended that entirely and there's still a little bit down there. There we go.
There.
Oof.
Got your hydration.
I did see a very playful polar bear, though.
Aww.
She didn't see a sloth today, weirdly enough. We would all miss you very much, Aunt. So please don't die.
I won't die. No promises.
Why did you just remind me of that song? Like a Taylor Swift song or something?
I don't know.
Wow, my brain went like, I was trying to sing that song in my head, but then I went to a song that's very like indie and not related at all to that song. Joke says I would like a polar bear as a pet if they didn't kill you almost always.
Almost always.
Lily, you also thought of a song? Whale.
Not a whale. No one wants a whale as a pet.
Whale?
Well, hell. Watch your profanity. Ooh, that piece fits perfectly right there. Ha ha!
I'm sure that wasn't ear piercing.
Ha ha! Perfect.
The zoo has tunnels under the water portion of the polar bear and seal exhibits, so you can watch them swim over and around you. It's really cool. That is cool.
Oh, that is cool.
That is
I like
really
that.
neat. But like, that's just how I work. Oh yeah, fair. Something about No Promises is the song I was thinking of. It's a Poppy song.
Oh.
Squire,
Okay.
Squire, Ackerman, Poppy.
Squire, Hackerman, Poppy. I know.
Another reference to that movie we told you about earlier. Road trip to Canada.
Road tripping.
We neighbors with the polar bears.
Do you know what? Little S asked me today if I could go anywhere in the world, where would I go? And I said, well, it depends. You mean to live or to visit or what? And would all expenses be paid? Because that really matters.
That really does matter.
But I couldn't think of one
Joke.
like specific place. I came up with several, of course.
But not one in particular.
I mean, one favorite, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I'd love to go to Scotland, of course. I'd love to go to Finland,
I'd like to go to
because my
Ireland.
family's from Finland. Ireland. Hawaii.
Hawaii.
I have no desire to go anywhere in, like, Eastern. I don't have a giant...
Well, you know, so, like, some people have that, like, crave to go to Japan.
Yeah. I know. In fact, I think...
I don't care. I don't
I
want to go
think
to Japan.
Joe, my buddy Joe, he's planning a trip to Japan. I think it's, or China, I can't remember, Japan. And that's great. I think it's awesome, but I don't have that pull.
Yeah,
like
I don't
some
have that
people
pull
do.
either. Thought of a Shawn Mendes song. I'm surprised I could say that, because of all the words so far that I've said, Shawn Mendes is what you misspelled horribly. But yes, there's also a Taylor Swift song as well. Okay. Scotland for 2 weeks, that's it. Rylan. Joke says New Zealand.
Yeah.
New Zealand is very
I
pretty.
think I'd go to New
Look
Zealand.
who's turned up like a bad penny.
Okay.
Hello, we are Nerdsmith.
Hey!
Hello.
What up, moon pies? So you have to say, no, call moon pie, but me more. Moon pie, but me more.
Weirdly enough, the heaviest animal at the zoo is one of the Percheron horses. He weighs 2,000 pounds, or the equivalent of 2 polar bears. Yikes.
This is
Jeez.
this is a gap
Yeah.
here, and I don't know why, and it's driving me bananas.
That's ironic. Speaking of bananas.
No, we look at the banana. The banana thing's gone. We did our bananas. Nerdsmith
No, but
did
Banana
the bananas.
Brothers. I was going
Yeah,
to
but we don't
talk
have to
about-
collect any more bananas. Although I have to say, I did add some hats
You did add some hats?
to my Amazon wish list that I think the Banana Brothers should each wear a different hat. So I added some to my wish list. So maybe we'll look for goals to get each Banana Brother a specific banana hat that would be perfect for them. What is so funny?
Rylan said the heaviest animal at the zoo is me when I go. We can measure everything in polar bears?
Yeah, everything should be
That'd be
measured.
nice.
Everything should be measured in polar bears. Because then I can say I am half a polar bear in weight.
You better not be half a polar bear in weight, because according to this, that's 500 pounds.
Oh, that's close.
Stop. Let's see. I'd love to go to New Zealand, Greece, the UK, and Iceland. I agree with New Zealand, UK, and Iceland.
I'd go
Greece?
to-
I don't think I have a reason to
I'd
want
go
to
to
go to
Greece.
Greece.
I'd go to Greece.
You go to Greece?
The Colosseums and
That's
just,
fair.
It's
Yeah,
just
I forgot
just
about
the
that.
history, you know.
Okay,
I'd go to Greece.
I would go there.
Yeah,
It'd probably be my like least sought.
it would
for,
be like the bottom
but-
of the list.
Yeah. You want to go to Iceland for a honeymoon? That'd be cool. Iceland, I like the idea of Iceland, but it's weird because it's
Be
green.
prepared. From what I understand, if you want to go to Iceland, they expect you to speak Icelandic.
Yes, actually, Stella and I talked about this once. We knew that already.
Yeah.
We were like, we were gonna take a trip to Iceland and we were gonna learn. Icelandic.
Yeah.
Ahead of time and everything.
I think Sweden or Finland. I think it's Sweden. Is the same way. They want you to speak. They're not going to be like,
we're not going to cater to you.
We're not going to cater to you.
Just knowing English, yeah.
And probably what's funny is several of them probably do speak English anyway.
There's a new sim game coming that's in development that offers measurements in inches, meters, bananas, and the state of Texas.
That's hysterical.
Once? Wait, what do you mean once? What?
Once upon a time.
What did I say? Yes, we have discussed it a few times, sorry. Yeah. Lily says, I would love to go to Canada, Iceland, Greece, France? You forgot the F, that's kind of important. UK, Switzerland, Germany, I have a lot of places. Joking, what's rants? Yeah, I think she meant ranch.
Oh, she wants to go to the ranch.
Yeah, she wants to go to the ranch.
Okay.
That E was a typo. It was supposed to be an H. In Germany, Austria. Okay. I wouldn't mind that for the history.
Switzerland, yeah.
I'm not a huge history buff, but hello, Koo! Koo is here.
Koo! Who's Koo?
K-U-U-U-U-U _.
I love that name.
That's a great name. I believe Koo came from Rainix?
Cuckoo, Mrs. Robinson.
And Dust! Hello, Dust!
Dust! Hello!
Rylan, I love Rant's dressing. Oh, but I like blue cheese more. That's fair.
We are building a pirate ship.
Yeah.
We're planking.
We're building a pirate ship. By we, it's the royal we, it's her.
Yeah, it's me.
Here's a closer up view.
We were on that one the whole time,
Not the whole time, but a lot of it, yeah.
Oh.
Well, because I figured it was,
Chatting and
we're
stuff?
chatting a little bit more that,
Okay.
Oh.
I went through all those fast. I went through all those really fast. I had to get...
You have to make more already?
Well, because I already put the glue down in a couple of spots, so yeah, I better.
Dust said I do have to go shopping soon, but as with my usual MO, I'll lurk.
Well, we're done.
We're actually about to raid,
to raid. Yeah, why don't you pick someone out to raid? And we'll
Who
call
else
it
are we going to raid?
GM Bear.
Dire Bear.
Dire Bear, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, from the CSW Ranic Gardic Bear streams, yeah.
Yeah.
Hello,
yeah.
Koo.
Hello!
I feel like I'm like saying, what's the thing where you're gonna start a coup?
Coup.
Yeah,
C-O-U-P.
C-O-U-P. That's what I feel like I'm saying when I say their name.
Their name. Where is that center? Oh, here it is. I gotta find the...
Dire Bear.
Oh gosh, I hope that was it. It wasn't. That's funny.
That's horrific.
It's right there.
Oh, then it's fine. Where is your...
Don't die, we may not be insured.
I actually am insured, believe it or not.
Yay! Okay, so there's... Where's my knitting needles?
I don't know, last time I used them, I put them away.
Okay, listen, Linda. I don't have that command, don't try it.
Gonna have to use that somewhere.
Okay, there's our...
You're a cuckoo.
Alright, so there's...
C-O-U-P-E, I think, is actually the proper...
Isn't that a small car? A coupe?
I don't know which one's which anymore. Is Drake starting a revolution?
Yeah, he is.
I'm starting a coup. I'm starting a coup, choo.
Now, okay, so now I'm singing that song, Thank You.
What song? That's Finding Nemo. There's
No,
no songs in...
Here's to you, Mrs. Robinson. You guys are too young to know what that song is.
Oh, a coupe with an E. Okay, coup with an E is coupe, and that is a car. Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Hello, little Deuce Coupe.
I
am so old.
I don't know. I don't.
Cheers.
I don't car. I'm gonna switch to the thank you, so I can get my face off the screen, and we can just stare at you now. And she And she can stare back. A coup is a military takeover of the government. Oh,
that's true. That's what I said.
Yeah, true.
He's staging a coup. Where's the other one? I had 3.
Are we actually done? I didn't mean to kind of put this straight into the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I want to make sure. I was just...
I have a date with No Man's Sky tonight.
Have fun, because I actually really want to play that now that it's been updated.
Oh, here it is. I knew there was another one. Look,
So-
we've got almost 2 of them done.
Dang.
And we've got our masks.
How many more do you think there's gonna be?
Just these two. The
Well,
top.
I mean streams.
Oh, lots more.
Lots
more.
more.
To paint it, and put the railings on, and gangplanks, and doors, and sails, and oh yeah, we're not done.
Gotcha. Well, have a good night.
Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Don't forget to dab, Mimsy dab.
Oh yeah, Mimsy dab. Dadgummit.
As we raid.
Dire Bear. Expect them to be like, oh, yep.
Oh, 9 o'clock.
Again.
Here comes Qyjari's Cruise.
You didn't say it like that. Yikes.
We know it's 9 o'clock now.
8 o'clock for them, I thought.
Oh, is it?
I thought. We'll see. We'll go over there and see.
Okay.
Dust just said enjoy the coffee.
Coffee. Oh, Dust, you're a stinker. Thank you. We're gonna get some hats with that coffee.
All right.
Let's get some banana hats for our banana cruise starting in October. We're having D&D with the Banana Brothers live D&D stream.
It's gonna be awesome.
And yeah, and we'll get hats with that coffee. Thank you so much. You're awesome.
Have a good night, everybody.
Good night. I love you.
Bye.